Yeah. Right then. Oh, let's go with. Impress me. Just in case. Standard two. I've got my answer. Hold on, but he's back on the calculator again. Is he doubting himself?
Because people are still doing that.
Okay. Ready, guys? Definitely look ready. Oh, let's do this then. Right then. I'll tell you what, let's put it on this side so we can see. Step one, guys. What are we doing? $19.8. The total power of all these. You sure? One of those. Hang on, guys. What? No. 3.25. What was what? All right, guys. All right. Okay. Wait a minute. Anybody else get you get 20? All right. Okay. Oh, just okay. Divided by the voltage of 2 is 6. My guy. Okay. All right. I'll accept it. Okay. The next step, gentlemen. All right, then we subtract 10, which is 76.96. All in favor? Yeah. Find 30%. Exactly, right? And how do we do that? Uh-huh. My God. Yeah. Man. 7. Does anyone get 9 or 9 or yeah? It's right. That just rounded it to 8 because of the way the. Now that we've got this figure, what are we doing? Huh? Add 10 back on. Is that it? Then we're done. No. What else do we need to include? Add 5. 38.08 there or thereabout. Yeah? Guys. Who am I to argue with that statement? Absolutely brilliant, gentlemen. Terrible you are. Right, like I said, so how did you find that session? Okay, fair enough. Some mistakes were made along the way, which is what I expected. A second one, okay, you got your grips, you knocked it out the park. So well done, gents. Well done. Well done. Right, so what time we're on now? Right, so what we're going to do, so after we have break, what we're going to look at is space here. Do you still have your timetables?
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, have you all been ticking off the session we've been doing?
That's too organized.
We tick off the sessions we've done, so we know that we've completed them. 7. To have our heating, space heating, and we'll be looking at water heating as well. because it's the way a lot done in a short space of time. No, no, we haven't done that yet. No. So what we've done we've done it in numerical order. Yeah. For you, just to make sure that you don't miss out on anything. All right. Don't worry about that. Right then, gents. So like I said, what we're going to do, because there's no point me kicking time. So what we do, we'll have a slightly earlier break. Then when we come back, and then we'll get back on. Yeah. Sorry. This is it. Right. Okay. Go for break? Yeah. Hey, you can go for break. You can. And I was thinking myself, you can go, yeah. Go. Interview me now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. You need to calm it down, you do. Don't you find it a bit mad though, like how you let it find out? I know it might think I'm like what you work that out, it works out about 11.3 kilowatts. Yeah. Microwaves 2 kilowatts. Yeah. So it feels like there's loads of power in the kitchen. Well, if you have a look at an article, I think it's published 3 plug into an extension lead. Yeah. And those 3 was probably 85% of the house fires in the kitchen. Yeah. So even though mathematically you're saying it's safe, the issue you have is that if it's a new build, maybe, but if it's older wiring, or the consumer unit. I mean, just type in your phone, just 3x3 things. In an article by Times, I a lot of the national papers, and the actual focus is on the. It's crazy. So even though mathematically you are correct, but you have to fine. I didn't think microwaves were high power. I've got outlets on the solar that I'm using to power the kitchen directly, so they're kind of like an off-grid workout. So I had to change my 3 kilowatt to 2 kilowatt because my solar batteries will trip out the power of the things in the kitchen. And but my microwave is bad as my microwave. So like I don't know. Wow. But I don't think that's that unusual now. I think lots of people want to cook things fast nowadays. So okay, so have a look at another article I did about IKEA. Fire. So we went commercial solar now we started to fall under a different prerogative because of insurance purposes. So IKEA was the solar inverter on the roof of the sealed units, which is better. I was going to say, but using the inverters. No, that plug called the one that's like a recessed one.
the yellow, aren't they?
No, black normally.
Well, so what you're referring to there is that
The manufacturers that actually make the proper one knockoff of it, and so they made it flimsy of metals.
Timu.
So the current carrying capacity of that junction. Like mine were bought off Amazon, but I'm not daisy chaining mine into strings. All of mine go to that only. Worst case scenario is one panel, so it's really even goes really
well, at least you're going to have these. If it ever goes wrong, you show it's going to be invalidated straight away. Yeah.
Smart.
The reason why I know that is that article in regards to the quickest way to validate your
yeah.
Book.
Yeah.
On these.
Down the stairs. You finish communication in 2 minutes.
What was I to talk about today?
I did like the conversation we had there where we talked about how on paper that ampage is dictated. And let's say that are not
these to power. Do you know what I mean? To power. I mean, like. Yeah, I mean, for me, an extension.
What it was is that if an extension lead is being used continuously,
Put sockets elsewhere.
so the issue is that if you're considering 70s, 80s, and 90s, we're not set up for purpose. So you have two sockets, kitchen, as to speak. You have a microwave.
Sockets everywhere.
Coffee maker, yeah.
This is extension leads really. I mean, the only thing I use an extension lead for would be for the lawnmower outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is what would be a traditional extension lead.
Yeah.
I
mean,
if you look back at it, even if you look at behind the traditional TV cabinet,
you should just be one double socket. Ring just there.
Skybox, you've got your Xbox, you've got the PlayStation.
You got the.
Well, what I did an article about was costs between 70 and 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Actually be able, I think the return on investment smart standby
Off.
Yeah. So that's your TV on the Skybox, your router. The only thing is you wouldn't plug your router.
You all know if the internet goes down in the house, that's it. You know, the kids. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? It's like the internet's not working. It's crazy. What?
So a lot of the times people have this false sense of security that they think that Wi-Fi is dropping the electromagnetic field. That's some of the older sockets.
I never actually thought about that. Actually, that the old, that older houses, definitely.
Imagine also a lot of older.
The older houses isn't like a shelf life and how long these things should be in place for.
ECIR report would come out with that the consumer unit needs to be changed, etc. You have to have it done.
Okay.
But what you're finding is that a lot of home buyers now.
But to be fair, you would don't want because yeah.
And also, what you can imagine now is that if someone's retirement property, moving into that property,
it'd be a lot different.
family, they're going to need a different level of sockets. A lot of the time, a lot of homes will do CIR reports to see if there is any.
As you buying a house, last thing you want is extra cost.
And to do the ECR report.
And then bad boys out, do you know what I mean? Nah, but it's all good. Thank you.
What?
No, it doesn't. I know it sounds cheesy, but all of it. Let me explain. No, all of it. No, all right. Okay, so principles is the first thing that everyone always does, right? As the first, health and safety and communication, which people don't tend to struggle with really. Yeah. Once they've studied it, and you know, but when it comes to principles and science, which is one of the first things that they start learning. Now, when it comes to maths, everybody, I don't know whether it's a psyche that people have got from school or whatever, but people just when it comes to maths, just totally switch within them as they start to learn it and they get it, and you know they've got it because they're with answers, and that's what I like because oh god, do you know what I mean? You can just see the colour just drain, and then it's just such a change and a lift of moods because especially when they pass their exams as well. Because as soon as that principal's exams pass, everyone just feels lighter. Then we go with the technologies because yeah, you can go in there in between. You're not understanding what it is, what's going on. Yeah. And when people start to some of it involves you having to think and having to know which page to look through for your on-site guide. And then again, when I see people when they start pouting out, just like earlier, just
genuinely see learners
progress, man. And yeah, that's why I enjoy it. Is that okay? Cheers, guys. Right, so what's up? 10 afterwards. Wish I had some. To be fair, you know, you've listened to everything I've been saying to you, and anything that you guys don't know, or do you know what I mean? Which I enjoy because one thing that I can't say I don't like, but it's confident blagging. I don't like when people are like, oh, experience got this. Yeah, I got the fumbling or GTP kind of thing. Well, this is it. And people still, people still questions, and I do my best to try and explain it the best as I can. Yeah, man, I'm good.
Feel free to ask him as complicated questions as you like and put him on the spot.
Separately, conversation.
Yeah, because there's a further session on lighting and sockets as well, which includes the diverse for cable selection. So that's when that'll pop up again there. Yeah. No, yeah. Anybody else? Sorry? Yeah, we've got space heating. Space heating.
Oh, space heating. Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Don't leave now. It's the best bit. Oh, man.
So what you've got is that
Like heat pumps. And things like that. Yeah.
Which is highly dependent.
I said that yesterday, didn't I? I did say that.
So when they're looking to kind of next 10, 20 years decarbonize your whole country, they're not going to stop. The more electricity they use, they're going to need.
The problem is the amount of qualified electricians that there are who will be jobs that have, yes, they've got to pay for it to go.
Well, the big thing that introduced now is that on the solar side, City need to do the solar panel installation if you feel qualified.
Yeah, so yes, you didn't have to be. Yeah. Charges as well. Level.
Acknowledge that, or you've got that amendment 2,400 recharges.
Even if you've been at it like 20 years.
Qualified or not qualified, you've been experienced 20 years. There's a new LCL pack. Sorry, yeah, you've got 3 experienced workers routes. You've got 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. The 10-year one has a limited availability.
Yay! Right. Okay, this is what we've got. And then, gentlemen, okay. Which, as you can see, it's self-explanatory how it works. Okay, so you've got your cold air, which is your the heater warms up the hot air, pumps it out, and then as it gradually goes, as you know, heat rises as it gets colder, comes back down, and it's just one continuous. So just to give you a bit more insight, so the image did show how the cold air, so the cold air from moves on the floor to the heater, hot air which rises because, as we know, hot is lighter. As the hot air moves across the floor, it starts to cool and then becomes warm air. Down, this process creates a circular flow, helping distribute. Can you see that? I'm just standing in front of you. So the heater warms up the cold air throughout the space. Okay. So do we have any questions at a particular part? No?
What makes hot air lighter?
Go on, Mr. Scientist. Right. So this is where the science comes in.
Right. So hot things move faster than cold things move around more. Means they bump into each other more. As the bump out, there's now less of them in the same volume. Stuff. In a certain amount of space, it becomes less dense. You've got more stuff, a certain amount of space. More of iron, really, really dense. So you've got loads of iron particles in a really, really small space. Helium balloon particles are spread out in a bigger space. But as you can see, there's no iron bars or helium balloons there. So instead, you've got universe inside. There's no such thing as cold. In absence of heat, in absence of energy, much. They don't bump into each other as much. So the space between them gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Now you've got more particles. Compounding. So it's now denser. The hot stuff goes up. That's it.
Oh, it's good. Right. A raging heater. What the? My grandma had one of these like back in the day, and it's just basically, seriously. And I made this. I made a silly mistake once of. I wanted to dry my top quick. I know. I was quickly put it on the heat. I couldn't wear that top again, to be honest. happens. It happens. Radiant heater works in a room. So this device, so the heater, the glowing device, so that basically heats up the elements. The heater sends out how this works. This type of heat travels a bit, okay? So the radiant heater heats anything it shines on, similar to how in front of you.
Normally have a concave thing behind them.
Yeah, yeah. With a little, it makes hardly any difference whatsoever. Because as soon as you turn that off, mine's cold again. Okay.
It's still legal to use in the bathroom.
What one of those?
Yeah, a radiant heater. It was like a wall room.
Yeah,
Those.
yeah, I remember.
From what, that statement,
That or
hold on. Yeah. Yes. You're right.
old.
All right. Are you from Wolves? Are you from Wolves? Because used to have them down there. I remember. That's mad. It was on a. Was it on a pull cord?
I used to go to my grandparents' house and melt my toy cars in it. It used to be mental.
I don't think they were plugs. I don't think you've ever been allowed to like that.
Yeah.
Fuse.
I was gonna say because. Yeah, just by using one of these switch fuse connection. Obviously, like heaters are put in nowadays, and well, electric heaters, I should say. Obviously, not no plug-in central heating, are you? That are put in by councils that usually switch its own unique. Do you know what? I don't think that would be allowed at all. To be honest, not now. But think about it now with moisture in the bathroom and everything. I just really. So the image previously, so it was just your switch fuse spur. Okay, you bring your attention to. So this is to use to control and protect fixed electrical appliances. So just like what we're talking about with the heaters.
The cable from there.
That's exactly what it's protecting. Because people always assume that it's protecting the appliance. It's protecting the cable fine as well. In theory, you understand?
That's why they said it was on.
We were gentlemen. We did go off and we did turn left there. Who says yes? Of course. It's absolutely cold, man. Honestly, my kitchen floor, just when it comes to tiles and stuff. Yeah, they're usually on a mesh mat. So no, it's not the mesh that heats up. It's the red wires that heat up. Okay, that's just there to make sure everything's all nice and even and not spread out. So once installed and covered by flooring like tiles, you know what I mean? Yeah. Is it like to run? Because people.
Because what you're supposed to do before you screen the floor,
Okay.
I believe you can put them on floorboards and stuff, but I've never done that. Like, so it's in the bathroom on a concrete. The bathroom was done on the concrete, so when it warms, it stays warm for ages, but it takes ages to warm up because the concrete's sound.
Oh, okay.
So it takes literally 2 or 3 days from the concrete. It means most of the heat comes to the floor, so it heats up in about 15 minutes. 3 hours.
Radiant heater back out again.
Once it's hot, if you turn it off, then it'll probably stay warm for another story.
Yeah, my dad had it as well, but it came on after about 15.
Under the floor. Warm it up, give it a nice cozy. Please. Notepads at the ready. I've emphasized it in bold. In an underfloor heating system, a cold tail, okay, that connects the heater part of the system to the thermostat or power supply. How?
I think it was on the 18th.
No, because genuinely, because I have seen that come up a couple of times. I just want to make sure that everybody is okay. There you go. The cold tail of a cable. This is just remember, honestly, that's all it is that we need to remember there, guys. It's just the cables running to our consumer use. I don't think it would be a good idea.
I know it works, isn't it?
Hmm?
How much is the cable heating up underneath that? I didn't imagine it like that.
The old filament one, glow white hot, because tungsten's got a melting. Glow white hot and you're light.
See, every day, guys, we jotted that down. Okay, so just remember a cold tail is. Yeah, got it? All good, all good?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, has one of these in the hallway at my house. Well, it's not my house anymore. Probably at home with my mum no more, guys. Honestly. You know, listen, I've been trying to get my mum to get central heating for years. Even come off BT. In fact, no. I'll tell her. But I bet you any money this time next year, right? They weigh a ton. Horrible. Mate, because I thought I ain't got my life. You know, one of those things that you're glad that nobody else was about, thinking, I can move this on my own. Yeah. It's about that thing. Honestly, guys, do not try to pick up one of these on your full of bricks. Okay. Well, I'm not saying like house bricks. Yeah, I'm talking like a big like a slab. Hey, no spoilers. Yeah. Right. When electricity is cheaper. Okay. So we all know about these off peak hours. So and it's after 10.
Mine is midnight.
About 10
On
the supplier. Okay. So how it is? So they release the storm. So at night inside the heaters, there are ceramic or clay bricks. Electricity, while the electricity rates are lower. Okay, nice and cheap. So in the daytime, the stored heat in how fast the heat is released. Advantages: some save money by using cheap and steady warmth throughout the house. Common use: home storage heaters charge up at night, warm up your home day without needing consistent energy. Electricity. Sorry. Now, what I would do as the last sentence, I would make a note up, gentlemen. Okay, where storage heaters charge up at night, warm the home during. I would also state though why it's happening. Okay, because of the cheaper electricity. Okay, definitely make a note of that.
Big difference, like,
So I'm not sure what mine is. But
Years ago, they used to have it.
stop that then.
So Octopus is one of the main companies now that do the off-peak. There is a vehicle to charge their EVs. You can set it now.
To start it at 12. And
Start, yeah, charging at 12 or 5.
so in the winter months, like there's no solar, so like nighttime electricity in the daytime rate. So, like,
Oh,
the top
fair
rate
play.
in the daytime, so it's a third.
See, electricity is used in my house like it's free. Honestly. House. Honestly.
All you need to do is get LED lamps and have to press. It's up to 30 seconds.
It's well up with the light. Honestly, I'll really, the amount of times that I say, right, who's left this light on? It's like the fan's still going and everything. A console?
Yeah.
Hmm? Oh, PS, man.
Like,
I've always been a PS man.
yeah, massive man.
Costs about £100 a year.
Listen, don't tell me that. Because I will go home. And then on the night time, I just turn off the main switch, just turn off everything, fridge, freezer, the lot, nothing. That doesn't work.
About 80 to 120.
Just drag stuff.
Well, that's just like the TV, Xbox, PlayStation, all in one socket. Is it one smart plug on it? The same with this.
Vampire. I mean, I'll keep the internet on, but that's it.
All of the Wi-Fi is at 10 o'clock.
I do that for my son quite often. He'll be up at 2 in the morning. I'll go, right then, I'm just going.
Wow. See, my kids are older though, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? It's on my younger daughter growing up. Yeah, just absorbs
But
it.
it can only take it temporarily, so you give it to get back to ambient.
I remember when you used to have to something like
But if you put an put in your wife.
You're doing crazy. That's why.
Snow, because basically, no, because we have no, because what is it? Anyway, left. Let's bring it back in, okay? Come pick things up. Which way should we go this time? This time. There you go. You go this way around. Right then, gentlemen. See what you can remember. I'll pull it. In fact, I'll do better than that. I'm gonna put them on the board. Because you mentioned this one earlier as well. Number 3.
The octopus has got their own name. You want to try.
More attractive and that. Oh. Because I saw an advert on a foot day.
So what they're doing is, as you've seen late in the newspapers, they've been turning off wind turbines. Grid. In to that, and the turbines are going full out. Where's electricity work?
Nowhere.
So they're turning the massive issue is
Well, mind you, how they're going to store that.
the biggest one right now in the UK is 1.5 battery storage. You have to get government.
This goes back to when the electric cars came out. The EV electricity pop in this country and generated it through the renewables. Still having to rely on burning fossil fuels. And individual people can then sell their electricity back to the government. We come to our country, whereby we have to turn off the wind turbine because we haven't got enough storage capacity, but then we'll power up an oil or a gas powered car to get the environment.
What do we do there?
The issue you go with battery storage isn't the actual manufacturer storage. There's not enough to facilitate what's needed. The reason being is our infrastructure is really poor. So when we're talking about, let's say they're saying by 2030, even the banned diesel vehicles, because when you start looking at what's actually charging, you know all the infrastructure is not there.
Actually, because obviously, I thought about cars, yeah, but the van. But I never thought about like obviously like lorries and like tractors and things like that. How on earth?
Imagine now you've got an Arctic, it's got from London to Birmingham. Then there are changing units. That makes sense. So
Change the battery, change the whole thing.
Yeah. Or the other option is that it gets driven from London to Birmingham, and the train was a massive amounts of investment come in and charge people per mile. Hire vehicles per. They haven't got the infrastructure.
It's insane, man. Because obviously we're supposed to. That's something. Not at my house.
56 million. So when you started going to that levels, the only way to see CP plant, they're doing individual CP, which is like an energy generation on site. And the issue with that is that you're going back to what's it called? So you're charging.
Yeah, the wood chips as well. Aren't they brought in from like using millions of gallons of diesel fuel to get these eco-friendly wood chips? So we're putting all the planet to get these. That's if you believe captured CO2 and releasing it back is a thing. I don't know if that's true.
Equalization and supporting the import of energy. Still, we import 50-60% of our gas to burn to generate electricity. And there was an article that we were trying to get published to flatten all of the black country, replacing the solar panels, and then that would equate to how much electricity we need just to break even. So it was something because we did it by basically mathematically. Country actually, the solar panels.
No, all right, guys. Let's do this. Right, I know. Right now, the first, it's this one. Don't do that. Do we have what is? A hotel is a part of the heating mat, okay, but that does not heat up. Isn't that what you guys have said? Mullah's that little bit extra, and for making electrical and CPC. Do we need to conclude that really? Did you tell me?
Yeah, I just
Green. Oh, see. Right, state transference used in Spain. Now, I'm not blind. I can see that some people have missed the answer out. Okay. No, the reason being the answers to those particular questions were right at the beginning of the PowerPoint. Okay. And once you see the answers revealed, you're going to be like, oh. What did you get? What did you guys put?
If I go over to my radio and put my hands on it, that's good.
All right, remember, so we had that convection heater with the warm, remember, with the warm and cold air going in like a cycle, and then we had the radiation, which just well, that, yeah. Everybody okay now? Right, last one we get stuck on this one because we discussed it. Somebody get that answer? Anybody? Anybody write all this down? Indian girls answer, and this is what I expect you guys to have written down. I'm surprised. No. All right. Long story short, before we go off on tangents, because remember we talked. No, Snow. Right. As you were saying, when we were discussing about running the electricity is cheaper at night. Yeah. So as long as you understand, it's to do with using electricity when it's cheaper, usually on the night time. Again, you guys have to find out, from you guys what your off-peak times are. Use when. But again, some of them are after 10, some of them like your case, some of them are after 12, which makes me think, man. Start doing everything at night, using washing and drying and all that. Close at 2 o'clock in the morning. It'll just come on.
Yeah, we are.
Except for you want clothes might stick by the time you get up.
They can tell us to get over it and then just watch.
Right. What's the next one? To be fair, it was a short subject, this one, and to be fair, like, it was only, I don't know what, five slides, a 5-slider.
I know electricians wiring up certain types of heating systems. Is there anyone who was on the heating system?
No. No. Because like realistically, like for especially for specific heating systems, not particular products anyway.
Engineers do like an element of plumbing wiring piece, and also electrician makes final connection. But then you would have scenarios where you might have a thermostat in a house. Like Wi-Fi, using that Wi-Fi strictly. So when you set it So then,
Was that very complex?
who's wiring in that system? Because
Well, they'd have to be they'd have to work in unison, wouldn't they? Really? No, no, no. No, wait.
it's not so much now. If I was to go into a house 10, 15 years ago before Wi-Fi and modern heating. Oh, and they would be in the hallway or in one of the main rooms. They would be rotated to say what temperature you want. And when it got to temperature,
It's just disconnected.
Mains going into those to switch your boiler on and off. To do it, and the gas engineer won't even wire a plug up. Who's doing that?
Kind of engineer.
You can imagine he's not adding a circuit. He's not adding a circuit. So from my past, because the landlord in the past, the gas engineer would always do it.
Okay.
So I've never had a professional trainer and say, okay, there's a problem with the issue.
Oh, okay.
I'd assume that the gas engineer, because otherwise the gas engineer is going to have to keep constantly going to add to the cost.
I've had like the British Gas are pretty good, but I've had a heating guy come in. They want to do the final connection. You need to electrician. I've done it myself. I'm like, yeah, need it. I've done it, but like they're not able to do the final wire. Can't plug it into a plug. Has to be a wire fuse. Wait.
This is it, mate. I'm one of them. As soon as I come to the doors, the first thing I ask them.
Any walk of life.
Of course. Good way getting, you're getting looked after and that. You don't mind doing that extra little, whatever for them or whatever. Okay. Bit of water heat.
Is like a cooker where it's when it's on circuit, you can take a feed off because it's quite a high current device.
Don't be sparing off. No.
You can spur off a kettle, can't
Spare for what? Sorry.
you? Spur off your
What you mean? On a stand?
yeah, water tank, obviously.
That's
I've no idea what a water heater like kilowatt is. How are we talking? It's going to be if a kettle, and that's for something that's 4 litres, 5 litres, and it's significantly.
I'll say it behind. I mean, I've never the heating elements. I'm listening, man. I'm listening, man. I've never had to or have to be placed, but I assume it is going to be pretty high. So it has to be
So these are the old-fashioned ones.
Not so much old-fashioned. Ever insulated.
See, you saying that? I remember because my mum had one. They're absolutely huge.
There's always lots of room where it's
There's a lot of them now.
That's what I was just saying.